ball here at Intuit Dome as they lose the Orlando Magic 111 to 109. Well, Adam Oslin has us the rest of the way. We'll hand him the keys. Don't go anywhere. Your postgame show is coming up next on the Clippers Audio Network.
Oh, that's a gut punch, Clipper Nation. Yannick with a huge block on Desmond Bane. The Clippers get the wide open shot they wanted. Carl, you brought up Coach Lou drawing up that play. Mathurin's wide open, left wing, maybe too open. Couldn't get it to go. Brutal loss.
I mean, I don't know if you can ask for better execution those final 25 seconds.
That's exactly what you wanted. They almost had a steal before that, and Orlando almost threw it into the backcourt, but Kawhi deflected it as Desmond Bane picked it up there.
Ugh.
Joey, how many, was it 2.5 minutes the Clippers went scoreless late in the fourth? 2:23?
It might have been longer, though.
To me, that was the difference.
Dang, man.
Right there.
The math worked.
I was ready to celebrate. That one hurts, Clipper Nation.
Man. Orlando's going to spend all day in ice baths tomorrow.
So they were down 2. From up 2. Clippers don't score from the 3:03 mark to the 1:26 mark, and boy, they have some looks. I thought we were talking during the break, and I mentioned DJ turning down a 3 earlier.
Yeah.
The next time out, they got back to that play. He got a good look, missed it. He got another one, I think, the next possession and missed it.
I mean, they made 5 threes.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. 5 of 23.
Cannot win games making 5 threes. It's going to be tough.
That one hurts. Clippers now 3 games under 500. That is a tough, tough loss. Orlando played desperate. They played like a team that thought they let one get away from them last night. Bane was awesome. But when Yannick got that block and the Clippers took it into the front court, you felt pretty good about your chances. Clippers go cold late here at Intuit Dome. But Benedict Mathurin still had a 3-pointer to win it this time, like they had a 3 to tie it against the Lakers on Friday night. Not to be. And the Clippers fall to the Orlando Magic 111 to 109. Welcome into your postgame show. I'm Adam Oslin. Coming up, second half highlights, your postgame box score, and more. Carlo Jimenez, you mentioned it during the break, but tough to win ball games when you're 5 of 23 from the outside, and it's underscored by the fact they had a chance to win it with a 3-pointer, wide open late, couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, I mean, you just think about how the last 10 seconds have gone of their last 2 games. A Nico Batum 3 open with an opportunity to win the ball, tie the ball game to send it into overtime. Then a wide open Benedict Mathurin 3 with an opportunity to win the ball game. Oftentimes coaches will say, you can't let it get down to that spot, Adam, but you got 2 wide open looks from 2 really good 3-point shooters, and they missed them both, and that's been the difference in the ball games.
Yeah, and this Clippers team, it was a battle. We talked about it just being a test of both teams' wills out there. It was so physical. The level of desperation was very high. It felt like a playoff game at times.
Yeah.
Now, I know this would have to be an NBA Finals game with the Orlando Magic being in the Eastern Conference, but the game was so physical, and I thought there were a lot of tough shot makers in this one, including Kawhi Leonard, who had 37 points and eventually brought them to within 2. But before that, the Clippers went about 2 minutes scoreless, and they had some really good looks during that stretch, and you just can't go cold late during crunch time like that and expect to win.
No, the Clippers were unable to find opportunities on offense late in the ball game and just unable to get the looks maybe they wanted. I thought that, there's still a lot of positives to take away this one. I think Yannick Niederhauser's excellence on the defensive end here today was fantastic. I mean, 4 blocks, a career high. Clippers just didn't make the threes that they probably could have made in this ball game. I mean, you make 5 threes, it's going to be tough to win games. The Clippers on the season end, when they outshoot their opponents from 3, 22-2, when they do not, 5-28. So it's kind of been a barometer for the Clippers this season, but unable to get it done today. And I thought, early in this ball game, Orlando did a good job of matching the Clippers punch for punch, but the Clippers had opportunities to go on runs, could not capitalize. The Magic got easy buckets out in transition time and time again. You just see that maybe this one helps regroup this Clipper team, and I think it shows you where you miss somebody like Darius Garland, right, in moments like this. Just another ball handler, somebody else who can handle and create. That would be huge for this Clipper team.
Yeah, Clippers come up just short. Another 3-ball. That wasn't to tie it this time. It would have been the game winner, wide open from Benedict Mathurin. Couldn't get it to go. Clippers lose 111-109 and drop to 27-30 on the season. But you mentioned the good news is the Cavalry should be on the way sooner than later. Not just Darius Garland, but we're hoping to have John Collins back on Thursday. He was out with, it wasn't concussion protocol, but the laceration, the cut that needed stitches for him. He was out of this ball game. Obviously, one of their key pieces over the last couple of months, but they don't get much easier. On Thursday, the Clippers welcome in the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are going to be out for revenge after what the Clippers did to them in Minnesota just a few weeks ago. Tip-off from Into a Dome at 7. We'll have your pregame show starting here at 6. Carlo Jimenez, great call. Let's do it again in 3 days. I will miss you, my friend.
Adam, I'll miss you too. Enjoy your 3 days. And try some Samoas for me, all right? Talk to you in 3 days.
Well, they're right across the street waiting for me, which should be illegal. How could you put a Girl Scout stand 500 feet away from me?
They know where you live. They know where you live.
They're trying to fatten me up. Clippers fall in this one, 111-109 to the Orlando Magic. We'll come back. We'll get to second half highlights next. I'm Adam Osland, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. That was a tough one, guys.
Take care, man.
The 2025 Bronco Sport.
All right, Adam. So third quarter, I've got Kawhi.
Police officer.
Fourth quarter, I've got Giannis, and also the final shot, wherever you want.
Could get you into the Ford you've been dreaming about.
These deals end February 16th.
President's Day.
So get to your Southern California Ford dealer right now.
Don't miss your chance to snag a Ford Legend. Act now at your Southern California Ford dealers.
Treat yourself to Penchanga Resort Casino's annual wine festival and chocolate decadence on Saturday, May 7th. Indulge in a day of unlimited food and drinks, including hundreds of wine varieties, gourmet food, and chocolate confections. Plus, enjoy live music as you explore amazing items up for grabs in the silent auction. Admission includes a commemorative wine glass. Event proceeds benefit Habitat for Humanity Inland Valley. VIP hour starts at 11 a.m. and general admission at 1 p.m. After you get your fill of sips and sweets, play your perfect combination and discover everything Southern California's premier resort and casino offers. From nonstop gaming action to award-winning restaurants, live comedy, music, golf, spa luxury, and more. Head to Penchanga Resort Casino just off I-15 in Temecula. Visit Penchanga.com for more information and tickets to the Wine Festival and Chocolate Decadence. That's Penchanga.com. Don't miss it. The Penchanga Resort Casino's annual Wine Festival and Chocolate Decadence on Saturday, March 7th.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night.
Both
like
teams
snoring,
40 of
aches and
83
pains,
from the
or
field.
sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, plus get a $300 instant gift. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply.
Defense you played in the fourth quarter.
Clippers fall. Cat into a dome, 111-109. I'm Adam Osland. Welcome back in. Clippers lose to the Orlando Magic with a shot to win it from Benedict Mathurin. Wide open three on the left wing. Couldn't get it to go. The Clippers had the play and the shot they wanted. They didn't want to go into OT because, Kawhi Leonard probably was at his minutes limit at the end, reaching 33 minutes, did have 37 points. Just the second game this season, I believe. They have lost when Kawhi has gone for 30+, or I should say they were 9-1 the last 10 games when Kawhi scores 30+ in a ball game. Clippers can't get this one to go. We'll get to second half highlights here. Your post-game box score also coming up. And, of course, Clippers talk on AM 570 LA Sports, 866-987-2570. Clippers fall 57-53. Excuse me, 57-53 was your halftime score here at Intuit Dome. Let me get my bearings here. Third quarter, Kawhi takeover mode.
Clippers can take their first lead. Kawhi left wing three, rattles down. Clippers in front. Leonard left elbow pulls up and sticks it. The claw aggressive out of the half. 19 for Kawhi. Kawhi crosses to his left hand. On to Silva. The baseline jumper rattles in. Are you serious? Kawhi left wing three. Clippers lead. 18-point quarter for the claw.
Kawhi Leonard chopping almost 20 points in that third quarter. Unbelievable against a really good defense and some really well-contested shots. And the Clippers actually had a 1-point lead heading into the fourth at 89-88. In the fourth quarter, the Rook getting extended run, Yannick Conan Niederhauser.
Kawhi behind the back, step back, left wing three, in and out. Offensive rebound, Conan Niederhauser puts it back on the right block. The recycle puts the Clippers on the high side. Kawhi on the baseline, Yannick Conan Niederhauser, right wing three, bullseye! The first three in the NBA for the rookie.
111-109 was the score. And yes, congrats to Yannick hitting that three-pointer. But the Clippers were down by 2 with 28 seconds left. So 4-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. It's time to play some defense out there and get the ball back, which they were able to.
On the left wing, Black with the left-handed dribble. 10 to shoot. Picks up the dribble. Throws it for Bane. Kawhi deflects it. Bane gets it back at half court. 7 to shoot. Bane with 5 to shoot. Right-handed layup. Yannick blocks it. 8 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Clippers down by 2. Mathurin hands to Kawhi. 2 seconds. Right wing, left wing. Mathurin 3 for the win. Off the back rim. And that does it. Orlando survives.
Benedict Mathurin, wide open three-pointer to win it. Couldn't get it to go. Clippers lose 111-109 to the Orlando Magic. Quick timeout. We'll come back. Final box score. I'm Adam Osland, and this is your Clippers postgame show right here on the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. I don't know what more you could ask for. Wide open three-pointer to win it. Whoever, Chris Gomez in here, like, oh, I should have drew up a different play. It's like, draw up a different play. It's a wide open three to win it. You don't want a two-pointer because if you go into OT, Kawhi's not playing. They got exactly the shot they wanted. The goaltending call was close because it was called a goaltend, and the only way you could review it was because it was called a goaltend. To overturn that would have been difficult. It wasn't conclusive. There was one angle where it looked like Giannis might have got to it first, but I still couldn't tell for sure. It's all right. It is a gut punch of a loss because it was such a physical game and such a back and forth game. 19 lead changes. They were tied 14 times. Orlando was keeping the Clippers at bay throughout the first half, where it felt like every time the Clippers scored, Orlando matched them. Or if the Clippers got to stop defensively, Orlando got to stop defensively. To me, it's the minute and 37 seconds the Clippers went scoreless from the 3:03 mark to the 1:26 mark of the fourth quarter. That was the difference. Where they had multiple open looks and they couldn't get anything to go. They're missing John Collins right now and his three-point shooting, second best guy in that category the last couple of months. But they had their chances tonight.
All right, Brandon Kravitz, there you go. A very happy and somewhat relieved, actually, from all
LA Clippers Audio Network.
Clippers lose 111-109 as Benedict Mathurin had a three-pointer to win it, rim out, wide open on the left wing as the buzzer sounded. I'm Adam Moslin. Welcome back into your postgame show. The Orlando Magic win by 2 here at Intuit Dome, and the Clippers dropped to 27-30 on the season. Clippers and Magic shot the identical numbers from the field. Both teams 40 for 83. Both teams shot 48.2% from the floor. The difference, the Magic, they hit 3 more three-pointers. They were 8 of 23. The Clippers 5 of 23. If they were 6 of 23, that would have been the difference in the game. That's all it would have taken. Clippers only 10 turnovers. Magic only 12. Points in the paint battle went to the Clippers with 60 to the Magic's 54. Clippers 24-28 at the free throw line. The Magic 23 of 31. Clippers out-rebounded Orlando overall 34-31. Magic 12-9 on the offensive rebounds. Kawhi Leonard with 37. Desmond Bane with 36. But this was just a tough loss because it was such a hard-played game. Kawhi Leonard, we didn't even know if he was going to play. Game time decision. Ends up playing almost 33 minutes out there. Looked good, obviously. 37 points, 14 of 25 shooting, 8 boards, 4 assists. Did bring it to within 2 with 28 seconds left. Clippers get the stop as Yannick Conan Niederhauser had another block on Desmond Bane. He had 4 total blocks. I want to say 3 of them were on Bane. Unbelievable performance by him. They get the stop they needed. They get the wide open shot they needed. They just could not convert it as Benedict Mathurin finished with 21. Would have been 24 if he knocked down that 3 to win it. Not to be. Had 9 boards. Like seeing that from him. A couple offensive rebounds, 5 assists out there as well. Also off the bench in this one, Jordan Miller with 14. Yannick with 7 and 8. And played, I want to say, the entire fourth quarter of this one. Yannick got up to 26 minutes total. As for the Orlando Magic, mentioned Desmond Bane, 13 of 19 and 4 of 6 from distance to get to his 36 points. Somehow he missed 4 free throws, but he's 4 of 6 from the outside and had 36. And there was a goaltend call late that I know some of you guys are upset about, but once you call it a goaltend, it's got to be clear and conclusive evidence to overturn something like that. I didn't think there was quite enough. Maybe Yannick got to it beforehand. There was one angle that showed that, but I don't know if there was enough to overturn it. Clippers lose by 2. 111-109 is the final. Clippers fall to the Orlando Magic here at Intuit Dome. Next game coming up on Thursday, 3 days off. Clippers hosting the Minnesota Timberwolves right back here. Outside of Los Angeles, we're leaving you until then. Tip-off Thursday, Clippers, T-Wolves at 7. Your pregame show at 6. In LA, don't go anywhere. Or on the YouTube side, we got Clippers talk next. That was a hell of a game, huh?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. We needed it.
You guys play with a great level of desperation in this one coming off. We kept saying, are they going to get tired at some point? Double overtime last night, and you guys just fought through it.
I know. I expected it coming down the stretch there, and we just.
Bane was really impressive.
He was that good last time.
Yeah.
These last 10 games.
It's stud.
43. Yeah, that's what he's here for. All right. Well, I had a blast. And I would have said that even if we lost.
See you in the finals.
Yeah, definitely. Next year. Okay. Good to meet you, man. Thanks for everything, man. Yeah, no problem. It was awesome up here. Nice meeting you. Nice to meet you too. Join us your trip.
You say we're going till 9:30?
Oh,
Yeah.
all righty.
9:30, Daniel.
All right. Have a good one.
I'll let you know when I get up to it. If I find anything on Rodeo.
9:30, Daniel.
Thank you, man. Got my number.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. You guys, thank you much.
I agree with this comment here. People trying to blame Dunn, who all of a sudden is your starting point guard because they don't have Darius Garland yet. I don't like that. Everybody just wants to move to the blame game when you lose as if it's just one person. It is not one person. 8 times out of 10, Benedict Mathurin hits that wide open shot. Maybe it was too wide open. Are we going till 9:30? Thank you. Yeah, Dunn hasn't shot a three-pointer his last 104 minutes out there. His last 104 minutes, Dunn has not attempted a three-pointer. That is concerning. I won't say it's not nothing. I don't know how many he's turned down. He was working on a pregame a ton. We knew it was a talking point headed in.
Network. Load up the phones and make your feelings known. Now, your host for Clippers Talk. It's Adam Oslin.
Another 3 not to be for the Clippers. It was Nico Batum having one rim out against the Lakers to tie it on Friday night. Tonight, wide open on the left wing, Benedict Mathurin could not hit the 3 to win it, and the Clippers fall 111-109 to the Orlando Magic here at Intuit Dome. Clippers dropped to 27-30 on the season. Welcome into Clippers Talk. I'm Adam Oslin with you for the next 34 minutes or so. 866-987-2570, 866-987-2570 is the phone number if you'd like to get on. You can blame it on the missed 3 by Benedict Mathurin. You can blame it on the goaltend call. I see this as the Clippers just going cold for about a minute 40 at the wrong time. At the 3:03 mark of the fourth quarter, the Clippers were up 107-105. A minute 26 in the fourth quarter left, and now they're down 111-107. So they ended up going scoreless in about a minute and 37 seconds. And they had some really good looks during this scoreless stretch that were tough to watch. It was Kawhi Leonard who put him up 107-105 with a long 2-pointer from straight away. Then DJ had a 3 on the left wing. He had wide open after he had just missed a 3 in the corner. Banchero misses on the right elbow over DJ, well defended on the other end. But then DJ misses a floater. That's a shot he can make, curling to his left. Couldn't get the tip in. Multiple attempts there. Then Yannick gets called for the block and goaltend eventually on Desmond Bane. If they don't call it a goaltend initially, they can't review it. The only way they can review it is if they call it a goaltend. It was the right play to make there, I guess. Well officiated? Well, it depends on how you feel about it because it was upheld. It's a tough call. It was a close call. I don't know if there was enough to overturn it. I thought it was a goaltend in real time. I thought it was a goaltend by Yannick on Bane on multiple replays, but there was one where you couldn't tell for sure. It looked like he might have got a finger on it first, but that's not conclusive. The call stood. They're up 109-107. Now Kawhi misses a right elbow jumper. Bane has a travel on the other end with 55 seconds left. Kawhi to Yannick as the roll man misses a floater, and Banchero has a leak out for a dunk with Chris Dunn chasing him to make it 111-107. So the Clippers go almost 2 minutes scoreless, and during that time, Orlando scores 6 points, and instead of being up by 2 at the 3:03 mark of the fourth quarter, at 107-105, now all of a sudden you're down by 4 with 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. As the Clippers missed multiple good looks. DJ with 2, Kawhi with 1, Yannick with 1. At least one of those has to go. That's the game to me. And it was a hard-fought battle. It was a bit of a war out there. Orlando, well coached. They've underperformed to some degree. They've had a lot of injuries. They don't have Franz Wagner in this one. Mo Wagner tried to be his brother's keeper. I thought Mo was very good, supplied some energy for them, was chirping a lot with the officials too. And the Clippers are without John Collins and Darius Garland still. And so much is being asked from Chris Dunn right now with his playmaking, and he's been good. You look at the assist-to-turnover ratio over this stretch where the Clippers are now 4-3 post-trade deadline. Since they lost James Harden and still don't have Darius Garland. Your primary point guard out there. Well, let's see. The first game, he has 15 points against Sacramento with 5 assists to 2 turnovers. The next game against Minnesota in that big victory, 9 points, 6 assists to just 1 turnover. First game in the back-to-back in Houston before the break, 6 points but 7 assists to 1 turnover. Game 2, they win against Houston, has 16 points, 6 assists to just 1 turnover. The win against Denver, 115-114 last Thursday, back from the All-Star break, just 2 points, but 8 assists to 3 turnovers. Against the Lakers, 8 assists to 2 turnovers, but tonight, 0 assists to 1 turnover. Now, 0 assists might be because they went 5 of 23 from the outside. And when you shoot like that, it's going to be tough to win. And they end up missing a 3-pointer that would have won it for them. Poetic, basketball gods, speaking to them, I don't know. But they're missing Darius Garland right now. I know it's hard to miss a guy that we haven't had yet, but they're missing a traditional playmaker out there and really a combo scoring guard. I can get you an easy 20 along with the assists. Dunn is easily outplaying his contract. His defense is still stellar. I think overall, he's been great for this team. So I see some people in the chat going after him. I think that's a little unwarranted. Derrick Jones Jr. had an off game after 2 really good games, where he almost gave him the win. Down Kawhi, John Collins, and Benedict Mathurin late in the game against the Lakers. But tonight, Derrick Jones Jr. 3 of 12, and those 2 missed 3-pointers and the floater missed in the final 3.5 minutes. Those were big shots. And he did 0 of 5 from the outside. Well, we have a moment. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on AM 570 LA Sports.
This is LA Clippers basketball. AM 570 KLAC Los Angeles, 98.7 KYSR HD through Los Angeles, an iHeart radio station.
I think they want more size out there. They started Kobe Sanders. He was okay, 7 points in his 26 minutes. But Benedict Mathurin, he wasn't as efficient. 21 points, 7 of 16 shooting, just 1 of 5 from the outside, as no one was hitting from distance for the most part for this Clippers team. And really, even though Orlando's 8 of 23, they hit 3 more 3-pointers on the same number of attempts. And Desmond Bane was just unconscious. He hit a deep 3. It was ridiculous. It goes over Yannick. 4 of 6 from the outside, 13 of 19 overall. Super, uber efficient night for him with his 36 points. Kawhi pretty much matched him. The efficiency wasn't as good, but he had 37 on 25 shots. Kawhi hit some ridiculously high degree of difficulty shots out there. One where he's falling to his left. I think it was over Anthony Black. They threw everybody at Kawhi. Maybe it was De Silva. He was falling towards the baseline and got it to go. And he did get the 2 points to break the unfortunate lack of scoring and cold streak from this Clippers team from the 3:03 mark really to the 42nd mark of the fourth quarter. So we're talking about 2.5 minute stretch. They go scoreless. That just can't happen. In a game where points are at a premium, especially from the outside, they had to get one of those buckets there. They didn't. To me, more so than anything, that was the difference in the game. Were there positives? Yes. Benedict was still good again overall. Don't get on him too hard. He missed an open 3-pointer. I thought it was going into it, rims out. Maybe it was too open. But that's the shot they wanted. For anyone criticizing, well, why are you taking a 3? You're only down by 2. You're getting a wide open three-pointer there. There's no complaint with that play. They got the ball by Yannick on Desmond Bain again, driving right. They had plenty of time when they got the basketball. It was back and forth from Benedict to Kawhi, back to Ben, drifting to his left on the left wing. They didn't pick him up in transition. They didn't want to take a timeout to give Orlando time to set their defense. It was the right play. It didn't work out. He didn't make the shot. Good process. Didn't get the right result this time. But you take that shot. You take that look every time. Because if you go into overtime, if you play for two, Kawhi's likely at his minutes restriction, coming off the ankle injury. It's a tough loss, but I love the way Yannick played, who might have played every minute of that fourth quarter and made an impact. He missed a floater, but I like the aggressiveness. But his rim protection was outstanding. And you can just tell he's not backing down from anybody. Clippers lose 111 to 109. Quick timeout here. We'll get to your phone calls next. 866-987-2570. 866-987-2570. I'm Adam Mosland. And you're listening to Clippers Talk here on AM 570 LA Sports.
Hi, I'm Allie, a Toyota product specialist, and I'm here to talk about power.
David Bartley reminded me that Giannis also.
What the hell is Sports Guru even talking about? Like, guys just ranting about, I don't know what. Accountability and honesty. What accountability? What's being suppressed here? Like, call in, Guru. Sports guy who labels himself Sports Guru. I think I'm breaking down the game pretty honestly. If you think they should have called a timeout late when you get an open three like that to win it, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. I love what we saw from Yannick. Yeah, Yannick had 20% of their threes tonight. You shoot 5 of 23, you're probably not winning the game. In some ways, it's impressive they were in the game, shooting that poorly. They haven't been getting as many three balls up or generating as many as you would like because they don't have a playmaker out there. They don't have a guy who's consistently touching 2 feet in the paint and spraying it out and getting defenses in rotation. If you know ball, you understand that. Dunn's doing the best he can. He's way overperforming his contract and what is normally asked of him. I don't.
Clippers 0-1. I don't love that. Clippers fall 111 to 109 because they went just 5 of 23 from the outside and missed a three-pointer to win it at the buzzer. Benedict Mathurin, wide open shot, couldn't get it to go. Coach Lou drew up the play. Said, this is what we're doing if we get the stop here. They got the stop. They got the open shot. They couldn't knock it down. Clippers still undermanned, but you got to be honest. It's an Orlando Magic team missing their best player right now, and Franz Wagner. His brother tried to make up for not having him. I thought Mo was pretty good out there. In fact, he was a +9 for them. He led them in that category in his 10 minutes. He brought a ton of energy. He hurt the Clippers in this one. He was getting into it with the refs. It was comical. He's such a character out there. If you remember him being a Laker back in the day, like, you know, that's how Mo is. And I'm happy he looks healthy off the ACL. He looked great. He had to move to his left. You know, I'm a basketball fan before anything else. So I like to see guys healthy and moving out there, but I would have rather seen the Clippers still send them to a loss. Jamil calling in from Pasadena. Jamil, you're on Clippers Talk with Adam Moslem. What's up?
Adam, hold on. God bless, brother.
Thanks for calling, Jamel. What do you want to say?
Nothing much, man. I just want to say I agree with everything you're saying. You echoing my sentiments. We can't go cold like that with those 2 minutes like that. There's really no excuses you can make. They have beautiful look, wide open, the floater, Yannick, Derrick Jones, Benedict's last shot. I mean, we'd be complaining more if Kawhi would have been selfish and took that shot over 3 guys. He made the right play, and he did the Michael Jordan to Steve Kerr. You got to defer sometimes. Get the ball up. He trusted his teammate. He didn't make the shot. Both games we had good looks. The process is good. Yannick's rim protection is very good, and we still undermanned. So this should be good for us to see that the fight is there while being undermanned, and while we're still, hindered by, we don't know what's really going on with Kawhi's fingers, ankle. We still got Darius Garland. My only question I want to ask you is, what's going on with Bogey? Because I think his three-point shot making could be, come in clutch.
It could be in theory, but he's not a very good defender, and he hasn't been healthy for almost 2 years now, Bogdan Bogdanović. And outside of that, I think 10-game run he had with the Clippers after the slow start and before the playoff series against Denver, he just hasn't looked right. And this is also a team that is trying to develop young talent. So who are you taking out for Bogey?
Yeah, you're right. I'm just saying, as far as just when we go on our little slumps, I think there's a couple plays he can run a couple little, pin downs, let him come off, a screen and catch an open turnaround 3 or something like that, or catch and shoot 3.
Hey, in theory, that's who he's been, but that's not who he's been recently, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I hear you. Appreciate the phone call, Jamel. Let's go to Luis calling from Pasadena now. Luis, what's up?
Hey, what's up, bud?
Hi, Luis.
Hey, man, great analysis, by the way, especially on Yannick, man. He missed that floater, and that leak out was unfortunate, but his physicality definitely played a role, and kind of kept us in it.
It looked like Yannick had a kick out. I think it was Dunn or DJ on that floater he took that he could have made that pass with for an open 3-pointer. But I'm not gonna. That's a good look for him, and I like the aggressiveness there.
100%. And then the thing, it's funny, out of everything that that's spot on, but the thing I took away from this game is Kawhi dapping up Mathurin at the end, saying, "Hey, man, good shot. It is what it is. We'll get the next one." Kind of whatever they were saying, but it just seemed like they were in that mood, because after that Laker game, especially with that uncertainty when Kawhi left with that ankle soreness, and there's also some social media clip of him not being happy with a pass that Mathurin had made the previous play. I'm kind of glad that everyone seems like they're on the same page. They're fighting.
Yeah, and I like the chemistry they're trying to build right now. Kawhi and Benedict Mathurin, they were definitely running some 2-man game out there, knowing they're the 2 best scorers, obviously, on the court for the Clippers right now. And it's just going to build from here. And Benedict's going to make that shot the majority of the time. You take that look.
Exactly.
You live with that each and every time. They generate a great look. That's good process. The people that are criticizing all this, all of it goes away. And Benedict just hits that wide open 3, or they hit a 3 earlier. They don't go 5 of 23 from the outside. All this over analysis and people blaming this guy or that guy or the head coach. It's or hear me out. They just don't shoot that poorly from the outside, knock down a couple of open 3s, and this game is in their favor. And that's it.
100%.
Yeah, appreciate the phone call, Luis. Don't be a stranger here. Steve leaving the game. Steve, you're on Clippers Talk with Adam Osland. What's up, Steve?
Hey, thought the Clippers played great. We're just leaving the game, driving back from the intimate zone. Love the effort, love the hustle. Question we had from the fans' perspective is we did not understand the goaltending call. The way that I'm familiar with the rule, it didn't look like Yannick hit the rim. It didn't look like it came off the backboard. It looked like the ball was going up. What did you see there, and why was that ruled a goaltending?
Well, I think they ruled a goaltending because it was so close. They weren't sure, and it was that close. And if you don't rule a goaltend, you couldn't have reviewed it. So what they wanted to do was err on the side of it's a goaltend so we can at least review it. And when they did, there wasn't enough evidence to overturn it. And from the angles that I saw, I can understand that. It looked like it might have hit glass before he got a finger on it. It was really, really close. But since the initial call was a goaltend, they weren't going to go the other way.
Now he's on his follow through. He hit the glass. He's allowed to do that without that being a goaltend. That's correct, right? Yannick, I mean.
And what part of it?
Yannick's hand hits the glass after the block shot. But to me, it looked like the ball was on its way up. It didn't look like the ball was going down. It didn't look like it hit the rim. It looked pretty like a clean play to me.
I don't think it was definitively not a goaltend is what they're saying. And that was the issue there. But I get it, Steve. It was really, really close, and it was a critical call. And Yannick was playing so well out there, and you love the effort, man. Steve, appreciate the phone call. Oh, what's up?
You bet. Thank you.
Oh, you want to say something else, Steve?
I thought they played great. I thought it was a clean play. I thought it was a play that decided the game. I thought we would have won without it. So go Clips, and I'll see what we got coming to Minnesota next week.
Well, they did lose by 2, so it was definitely a play of consequence out there. I don't know what would have happened, or the butterfly effect if that play is taken away, something else goes differently later in the game. You never know. But Clippers fall 111-109. We do know that Benedict Mathurin was able to knock down that open three-pointer. It would have been a win. Unfortunately, it rimmed out. I trust him with that shot. He's going to say, he's kicking himself over it, and he knows he'll hit that the next time. And this is still a 23-year-old player that has been tremendous in a Clippers uniform. In just how many games are we looking at here? His 5th game tonight. He still had 21 points and, was their second best scorer out there. Quick timeout. We'll come back. More of your phone calls, 866-987-2570, 866-987-2570. I'm Adam Moslin after the Clippers fall by 2 to the Orlando Magic here at Intuit Dome. And you're listening to AM 570 LA Sports.
You're taking that shot every time. Every time.
Every time.
Every time. That's the shot you want.
Every time.
That's why the entire team.
That's why they traded for him.
Surrounded him.
That's why they traded for him.
I mean,
come on, chat.
There's no issue with the play call. Kawhi making that pass was the right move. The double came, the hard double. Everything was good process. It's a make or miss league, but if you go with good process the majority of the time, you're going to get the right result. This was one of the 2 out of maybe 8 times out of 10 that shot doesn't fall. The effort has been stellar. I thought Orlando played really hard out there, and the Clippers matched them. The first half was so irritating because the Clippers, it was really close, but they couldn't get over the hump. They kept getting right there, but every time they made a shot, Orlando answered with a shot. Every time they got a stop, Orlando got a stop. But it was well played defensively. And Orlando's a good ball club, even without Franz. Very evenly matched game. Orlando played in double overtime last night, too, and lost to that shot by Jalen Green. If Orlando lost on back-to-back 3-point game winners against them, that would have been tremendous.
Take it easy, brother. All right.
Yes. Come on, someone. All right, I thought you were done with that.
Oh, no, I just had to get the camera and pick it up.
Clippers lose by 2. Had a shot to win it. Benedict Mathurin wide open. Left wing. Not to be. I'm Adam Mosland. This is your Clippers post-game show. It's Clippers Talk, 866-987-2570, 866-987-2570. Trying to see if we get any post-game audio from Coach Lou. Would love to hear from him. Benedict Mathurin, of course. The final sequence of the game. The Clippers, they almost got the ball back multiple times because Kawhi Leonard on a dangerous pass tipped it. And so Desmond Bane could therefore catch it in the backcourt. as he did. If not, it's a backcourt violation with how far Desmond Bane had to go back just to catch that pass. And then Desmond Bane went into, I don't want to say it was panic mode, but sense of urgency. Telegraph layup, and Yannick Conan Niederhauser sniffed it out, and Yannick Conan the Destroyer got the block on him beautifully on that rear view contest without fouling, which is very difficult to do. Benedict Mathurin then comes down with it as I'm watching the play again in real time. So now you have the Clippers with one timeout, but Coach Lua just drew up the play in the huddle, and Kawhi is flanking out to his left. Benedict goes left, and Kawhi kind of tries to – he gets the ball topside and goes right into the double team to draw all the attention his way. Really, it turns out to be a triple team at the top of the arc, knowing that guys are going to come his way, knowing that Benedict is going to be wide open. He makes the right jump pass, had to get it over the defense. Benedict has a great look at it, and it's just a little bit long as the buzzer sounds. It's a brutal loss because you're so close, because you fought so hard, but I don't look at it as a bad loss or this Clippers team gave in or quit or they lost their identity. No, they competed. It's a make or miss league. They were missing a lot tonight, and the difference is the Magic are 8 of 23 from the outside. The Clippers are 5 of 23 from the outside. That's pretty much it. The Clippers got 42 bench points, which I said pregame my key to victory. This stings. Joey Kimball, our lead statistician, had this stat going into the game. The Clippers had 42 bench points against the Lakers on Friday as well. There's way too much symmetry between this loss and Friday night in multiple ways. So they had 42 points off the bench in that game. Since December 30th, in games where the Clippers had at least 40 points off the bench, they were 8-1. That sole loss being on Friday night. Now they're 8-2 when they get 40 bench points or more because they had 42 tonight. Another game where they had a chance to tie it from Batum on Friday night. Tonight, the 3-ball would have won it. It doesn't go as well. So these are two coin flip games the Clippers could have easily had. Steve, who's leaving the game? No, we went to him. Lil Steamer from Kentucky from the YouTube chat. Lil Steamer, you're on Clippers Talk with Adam Osm. What's up?
You know, it's pretty crazy. I'm from Kentucky, and I've been a Clippers fan as far as it goes. It's pretty random, I know, but I love them.
It's not random. We're worldwide now. I love hearing that.
Yeah.
I'm thankful you called in.
It was a hard game, but I will say there were some upsides. You know, you look at Yannick, you look at the shot that Ben had. He's going to remember that. You know, making that shot is the difference between, you know, being good and being, you know, that superstar level.
Yeah, look, it's not like stars don't miss those shots once in a while, too. And he's not that yet, but he definitely has star potential, Benedict Mathurin. His ceiling is extremely high. We talked about a pregame with Grant Mona, and I asked him the question, can he just be a great 6th man of the year winner type guy, or is there more to his game? And Grant thinks there's much more. His ceiling's higher, and of course I agree with him. I even put out a tweet. You know I keep the receipts. And I put out this tweet yesterday where, you know, if I'm right, I'm not always right, but if I'm right, you're probably going to hear about it. And I put this tweet out that I had back in December where I said I was talking to somebody, we're going back and forth, and I said, this was on Christmas, man, I got time on my hands. I said, also been big on Benedict since Arizona. And this guy, 213 LFC, I was talking back and forth with, he goes, yeah, apparently the Pacers don't want to pay him too. I go, I still have a hard time believing it. He goes, I mean, I kind of believe it. The 2026 draft is full of guards, so give him a center, they give him a guard, it makes sense for them. And I go, his potential is just so high, but yeah, maybe they really will. They did trade him. In fact, they traded him to the Clippers. So I've been a big fan of Benedict Mathurin for a long time, and I am very encouraged by his future with this team. Anything else, Little Steamer?
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask, there is like someone really loud that I felt like we're rooting for the Magic while the Clips are shooting free throws. Was there like one Magic fan that was just going crazy pulling through for him?
Carlo found him. He was 4 rows behind the Magic's bench, and he had like a blue Orlando Magic chain or something on, and he had some sunglasses on, and he was putting in work. What's interesting is the Clippers were hitting everything, and then he didn't do it for a free throw for Kawhi, and Kawhi missed it. And I was wondering, did it throw him off when he actually was quiet for once? And that was the strategy. But yeah, the Magic travel apparently very well. Appreciate the phone call. Don't be a stranger here, little steamer. We'll take a quick timeout. 866-987-2570. 866-987-2570. Clippers lose 111-109 to Orlando here at Intuit Dome. I'm Adam Osland. This is Clippers Talk here on AM 570 LA Sports.
That guy was loud. Loud and proud with it. Hey, good for him. Man, I'm looking for something from Coach Lou postgame. You guys see anything out there? Let's see if anything's uploaded yet. The play, everything was perfect, except the shot was a little bit long. It was all beautifully executed. Yeah, that's what's frustrating. Like, they got the hard part right. They got the stop. They got the open shot. You live with it. You live with it. It was just exemplifying this game for the Clippers. It comes down to 3-pointers. They're 5 of 23. Orlando's 8 of 23. Annoying. I know. Tip of the cap. Desmond Bane was awesome. Thought Kawhi was incredible with some of his shot making. The tough shot making from Kawhi in this game was very high level. Very high level. There was good defense being played by Orlando, and Kawhi still dropped 37 in 33 minutes. I mean, if you're going to take away some encouraging things, Yannick was so good. Kawhi was so good, and playing with that left ankle, played through it, 33 minutes. Now he's got 3 days off. It was a game time decision. We were watching him warm up.
LA Clippers Audio Network.
Benny Buckets needed one more. Open on a left wing 3-pointer. Couldn't get it to go. Clippers fall by 2, 111-109 to the Orlando Magic here at Intuit Dome. I love the way his teammates corralled him and supported him afterwards, though. This locker room is tight, even though they have some new members here. And I like seeing how quickly guys get immersed in this Clippers culture. I thought Benedict Mathurin's defense was really good at times. He was on Bane some of the time, but he's been playing much better defense, which he is capable of as a Clipper so far. That's what's going to take him to star status. If it's not just, an incendiary microwave type of scorer out there, but he can do the little things, make his teammates better, and also help defensively. If he can be a good defender, make more. He ended up with 5 assists in this one, and I thought he had some nice reads overall. The future is very bright. Great pickup. He is a restricted free agent, so they're going to have to pay him this summer. They want to keep him. And the way he's playing right now, I don't want to see him go anywhere else. Unfortunately, couldn't get that 3-pointer, but as I said earlier, this Clippers team, they didn't lose because they were outworked. They were outshot. And the shots come and go sometimes. It's unfortunate. But that identity of this team continuing to compete, to play hard, Coach Lou said it. You're going to play us, you're going to be in for a dogfight. They were. Orlando's got some dogs, though, too. They win 111-109. Clippers got 3 days off. They're back here against Minnesota on Thursday. Tip-off at 7, your pregame show here at 6. Before we get out of here, I do want to thank the Clippers organization, Ralph Lawler, Brian Seaman, Noah Eagle, Carlo Jimenez on the call, Big Brother Jake Warner, our head engineer here at Intuit Dome, David Bartley, associate engineer here, Joey Kimball, our statistician, also Chris Taylor helping us out there, and Daniel West, of course, back in the bank. Clippers got some time to heal. Hopefully John Collins is back. We'll see about Darius Garland. I'm Adam Moslin. Talk to you at 6. Clippers, T-Wolves, back here at Intuit Dome Thursday.
Clippers talk is over.
But it's going on. All right, have a good one. See you Thursday.
Now, if you missed the show, you can follow it wherever you podcast.
I listen on the iHeartRadio app.
Make us a preset.
I never miss an episode.